Hello everyone and welcome back to Suburban Supercars. It is a rainy, crappy day here in Pittsburgh and it's supposed to stay that way, which sucks because there's a ton of car shows this weekend and that's what we're doing. We're headed out to car shows, we're heading out to some racing, we're gonna see what we get into. Today I am driving the 911 and this car hasn't really been talked about too much on the channel, but it is my first technical supercar. It's a 2007 911, so it's a 997. It's a 911 turbo. I have a few modifications done to it. I have champion intercoolers done to it. It has a Cobb tune on it. It has an AWE exhaust on it. It has a Sachs heavier clutch. It can support about 800 horsepower. All the maintenance and everything's been done. I found this car about 5 years ago with 25,000 miles on it. I've about 42. I've done 2 rallies in it. It's an absolute blast to drive. It's the last of the fuel injected 6-speeds, which is pretty awesome and pretty rare. So it's really fun car to drive. Ton of power, ton of torque, a little bit of turbo lag, but when you get into boost, the thing just absolutely rips. Did some other cool things too. You can listen to that sweet exhaust I gave you to start up today. But the wing goes up, and I actually changed it all. It used to be hydraulic and changed it all to an electric system so it doesn't fail, because that was a big common problem with these cars. But the car is beautiful, blackout tinting. Did a full color correction on it a few years ago. It has Expel on it. It's in great shape. I enjoy it. Have a blast driving it. So we're gonna take this car to Cars and Coffee today, and there's some other car shows going on this weekend, so we'll see where else we go, but I think we might grab the McLaren for tomorrow. But we're gonna rock this car today and have some fun with it, maybe grab some other rolling shots of this. I haven't had it on the highway to rip for a while, so let's get rolling. Sir, you're my Uber? Sir, I'm supposed to be in your Uber.
Roll when they run. Living.
Sir, what do you do for a living?
Nothing.
I think I've seen you on OnlyFans.
You know what that is.
Dude Gone Wild, candid nut shots. Alright, so we're just wrapping up Cars and Coffee. Awesome time as always, tons of great cars, got a lot of good footage. Saw a lot of cool stuff. My favorite probably today was the Ferrari Pista, 488 Pista, gorgeous car. Love it, want one day for sure. Maybe after the McLaren, who knows. We're gonna actually head up to Pitt race now. We got a whole crew going. They're actually starting the Pittsburgh Vintage Grand Prix and doing some of the cars up at Pitt race. It looks like rain up there, so we'll see what we get. We actually just strapped the GoPro on the wing of the Porsche, so we'll see what kind of footage we get out of it. I'm pretty pumped to kind of see what that looks like, and we're gonna hopefully get some good rollers of these cars going up there. But we got a crew of like 20-some people, so I gotta get rocking and rolling. Peace. All right, we got some beautiful cars. Look at that E46 M3, GT40. We got Porsche, Corvettes, all kinds of stuff. We're heading up to Pitt race, and it is getting ready to absolutely let loose. Look at that Aston right in front of us. I love the yellow highlights. I saw this at Blackout Tinting just a few days ago. Speaking of Blackout Tinting, talk about this ceramic on this windshield. No big deal. Getting serious now. We got a nice little area for all the cars and coffee. We had a cool cruise up here. The Aston Martin is so sick looking. Got into it in Mike's M8 a little bit on the way up, and then all of a sudden it started raining. We got some great cars coming up here. You can see just how big Pitt race is, complex, from this view. We have the go-kart track right here, and then the north track kind of surrounds this whole hill. But Pittsburgh Vintage Grand Prix, they're racing up here today and tomorrow. So gonna check this out. It looks like the rain's gonna hold off though. So we got like clear skies over here, which is awesome. But these guys will race in the rain. They don't care. They're crazy. But it was a fun ride up here. We're gonna hang out here, grab some lunch, and see what we get into. Some of the other guys, they're downtown right now. They wanted to see what's going on. Look at that. Look at that framing right there with the Pitt race in the background. God, that looks beautiful. Just met a guy in the yellow Vet. I already forgot his name. I think his name said was Craig, but I got to make sure I get his video. He kicked out the Vet a little bit when we got off the highway. It was pretty freaking sick. I actually might need a Vet. I kind of like them. I like the sound of it for sure. But we're gonna be out here at the Vintage Grand Prix for a little bit, get some good shots. Gonna walk through the paddock here now. Got to get some lunch. And this is a nice little Saturday though. Becky's at home on the couch relaxing a little bit. So this is a nice Saturday, nice little vlog day for me. Tomorrow we got some more car cruise stuff as well, and then we got some more racing action hopefully coming up this week with the E46. We'll see what goes on. But stay tuned. I'm gonna walk through the paddock, check out some cars. I saw the E46 race team was here, so gotta make sure I get some good footage there.
The Post Little car brought from Henderson.
racing, but it was pretty awesome. You see the Mustangs out there, there's GT40s out there. There was a brown Camaro IROC out there that somebody told me is a multi-million-dollar car. I don't know, I gotta look it up. And then also I was told the 36 Datsun was a Paul Newman car, so gotta look that one up as well. So always, I mean, insane race cars, stuff you would never even see, just absolutely getting it, especially at that corner. I mean, they're slamming on the gas, getting a little sideways, skirting it. A lot of good racing out here. More action to come. I'm gonna go find another vantage point and see what I can film there. Peace.
It is a GRD, the 1972 GRD Formula 3 car. That's car number 131, Earl Roberts.
It's a new race now. We're watching the Formula Fords, which is pretty cool. They're like Formula 1 cars, a lot smaller. So they're open wheel, one-seater cars, and they're absolutely ripping here at Pitt Race. It's still gorgeous. The sun just came out. It doesn't even make any sense. It's raining in Pittsburgh right now, but gorgeous here. Check out the action. They're coming down the hill, off the turn into the next straight. And I got a pretty sweet vantage here as they kind of, you'll see them, they go through and it's like a hairpin turn down the back, and then you have another straight here before turn one. The field pretty much stayed put. There's not a lot of passing. This is probably one of the places you won't see some passing in the straightaways. They're probably passing more in the turns. Because these cars, I think, are all about the same engine, same power. It's all going to be about the driver. So you can see, and then this is a Formula 3 car that they have out there. You can see the wing on it. So I think that's like just an exhibition run right now, but everything else is Formula 4 cars. Really, really cool. I wish the kids get into this kind of stuff, because the big guy, Daddy-O, would like to do it. I'm not sure if I could fit, but I'd try. Let's see if we can get this Formula Ford or Formula 3 car to come through here. Who knows? We could be looking at the next Formula 1 driver in the making right now. So let's call it the wing and everything. He's off for a nice Saturday leisurely cruise. That last race ended up pretty crazy. So it started off, it was gorgeous, and then all of a sudden, as soon as the pace car left and they started racing, and you saw it, it was a Ferrari, it was a, or sorry, not a Ferrari, but it was a Viper, a Camaro, a Mustang, a Porsche, all out in front. As soon as they got out about halfway through the first part of their first lap, then all of a sudden it started pouring down rain and everything just got chaotic. But the Camaros stayed out in front. I think they ended up 1 and 2. But finally the skies opened up here. We got rain. It's time for me to roll. It's been a beautiful day. I hope you enjoyed the vlog. Hope you enjoyed all the content. Make sure you subscribe. Got more fun stuff coming up as always. And make sure you check out some of the other clips, the street racing stuff, McLaren at the track, Becky in the Escalade, all hit videos. I love it. Still trying to figure out this YouTube thing. Thanks. Give me comments, give me feedback. Appreciate it. A lot of love on Instagram and the DMs, so enjoying that. Always will take the feedback. Always looking to collaborate too. So if you want to do a video, let me know. Reach out. Until then, talk to you tomorrow.